Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Cyborg here, and welcome back to another video as we're taking a look at some fights. By the way, some of those were streamed on my stream channel. You can find it in the description if you haven't joined. I have started streaming and I'll most likely stream today as well, so come and join. But yeah, we're going to open up with Confluent Stockman fight here. We have Nora's Snow Globe on him, and we have Sword of Salvation on Dr. Fate and Sword of Sin on Horrific Scarecrow for some passive stats. We're going to do our best to get as many percentage health special trees as possible. First of all, going to try to get all of them out of the way with the original Confluent Stockman, and then see how good the clones can do. Getting back in there. And now we're trying to get damaged. We have done all of them. And we need to be careful because if this dude uses a special, ideally we want him to kill us with it. Because if he tags, for example, the special 2 Confluent Stockman out without killing him, that might be a little bit of a problem. But yeah, over here I tagged in Dr. Fate to make sure that he doesn't have too much power. Like, it's very weird. You need to make sure that the clone is very safe when it gets tagged in and it doesn't get randomly hit by a special. And yeah, here I just figured out that he's going to go all the way to super move anyway, so we might as well let him. There we go, the first clone in there. Going to carefully gap close. Special 3. Ring-ish the combo there. And we messed up. We did only one special 3 with the first clone. Chill, we'll do better with the next one. I promise, we'll do better with this one. Okay, so the second clone needs to use all the special trees to redeem the previous one. First one, there we go. He's in the corner. If we don't fail to combo interrupt him, then there's going to be absolutely no trouble here. Combo interrupt in there flawlessly. Combo interrupt again. And there we go, a second one without any trouble doing it. And it also dealt a base amount of 69k damage, so quite happy with that value. Combo interrupt again. Combo interrupt again. Actually, jump attack there into another special 3. Ring-ish the combo. Confluent Stockman back in there. Because we did all these special 3s with the clone. I think, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we did. But yeah, getting him back in the fight. Dr. Fate gets hit here, and boy, am I not good at combo interrupting with Dr. Fate though. He's got not so great basic attack hits for that thing. He's not made for that. Confluent Stockman back in there, dealing as much damage as we can towards the end of the fight, but most of it was anyway the clone damage that we managed to deal. It was an above average outcome because we got more than half of them done. So yeah, quite happy with the results of this one. Definitely could have gotten better results, but it would have gone far worse. Now moving on to the next fight, we have Boss Atrocitus here, who refused to die for a few fights. And we're going to be back here with the Manta team. I gave him Vixen just because I was not gonna use Vixen with anything else. Not that he needed her or that it benefits him a lot in this scenario specifically. I just didn't need her for anything else, and I was like, okay, you might as well take her. But I doubt he'll even reach 100 hits combo before killing Atrocitus. And this is his fault, don't get me wrong. He managed to leave Atrocitus to like 20 mil health. So now he's doing the cleanup job. Actually 12 mil health, that's even worse because it's lower. Now for this fight, some of you might have encountered a lot of unusual gameplays with Deathstroke in Advent of Chaos, and there's a way to fix that. I mean, it's not really fixing it because you're heavily nerfing the fight, but the way to do it really is to get Nora's Snow Globe out of the fight, because most likely Nora's Snow Globe is the fact that's causing the unusual gameplay, and the percentage held from the clones of Deathstroke are what's causing it. So by getting that out of the fight, I think you're going to be pretty safe from unusual gameplay if you had that problem previously. Yet again, if you didn't have that problem, then keep going at it, my dude. Destroy those fights, but if you did have that problem, it seems to be work as a fix to not use Nora's Snow Globe anymore. And I know it's not really a fix, it's something like, oh, it doesn't work when you do it in the most optimal way, then stop doing it in the most optimal way, but it is what it is. If this is the only way to get rid of unusual gameplay, then it's going to have to do. Another special 2 in there. Gonna back off a bit. Re-engage the combo. Another special 2 in there. And also we have Silver Banshee here, since we're going to be done with Deathstroke special 2 quite fast, because there's no clones. Batman Who Laughs is already done, and then there's going to be a little bit of a time frame in which we don't have anything to do. So he puts our bench in there so we can deal some damage with her, because those guys are going to be dumpster fire dealing damage after their percentage health is gone. So that's what we're doing here. Also we have sort of salvation and a lot of fast actions on Batman Who Laughs, so that's gonna be fine in terms of combo building. We have Dark Metal cards at level 6 on her. This is not the ideal fight because Power Girl can be quite annoying, but she seemed to be quite good to us. She seemed to be quite reasonable throughout this end part of the fight when we had to use her Banshee. She seemed to not spam specials, maybe because some of them were disabled, that might be the case. Jump attack, special 1. I have actually found that the jump attack into a special 1, except for characters like Dr. Fate that are going to use a special without doing a combo, is actually going to be the most optimal way to reapply the disables with Silver Banshee. Boy, why did I not think about this earlier? Though, don't get me wrong, in League Race don't do that, Dr. Fate is going to kill you, but in Soul Raids, that's actually quite convenient because you keep the enemy in the corner for a combo builder. And you don't even have to sweat it like combo interrupt like I was doing previously. Jump attack, another special 1. Film Laughs with a swipe down, gonna back off a bit, building some more combo. Silver Banshee back in, there's special 3. I'm going to do a few jump attacks because I want to keep her in the fight. And as you can see, we can kind of do this indefinitely. And the special 3 at the end to kind of make it count. And yeah, not too bad. Okay, so here we're looking forward to clean this one up. And it was a little bit of a lackluster performance because I believed that the League of Anarchy would be able to clean this one up, because yesterday we had something like 900 mil damage dealt by this team, and today is going to be far less than that, sadly, because I was very sloppy at the end. I'm gonna be honest, I was very sloppy at the end. At the start, excuse me, at the start. So here we're going to pick up the pace at this point and it's going to be all good, but it took us long enough. And I guess compared to the fight yesterday, we don't have Sword of Sin on Arkham Knight Batman, we have the Sword of Salvation and the Sin Sword is on EPI. That's because on Arkham Knight Batman it would have been pointless because she's immune to power drain. So yeah, she's going to eventually use Super Move, because the power steal from Arkham Knight Batman Sword of Salvation is not gonna be enough to keep her away from that. And because of that, we're going to have to reset back to the middle and push her back to the corner. And well, it's not the end of the world, it's going to be a slight inconvenience that might have contributed to our downfall in terms of damage. Yet again, level 8 Sword of Salvation, level 6 Sword of Sin, level 6 Dark Metal cards. Boy, I can't wait to get Dark Knight Swords to get more materials to get my Dark Metal cards to a higher level, because those things slap, my dudes. This is one of the best artifacts in the game. But yeah, a little bit of a lackluster performance. I was expecting Denkus to straight up kill it, or at the very least get far closer to it. But it's fine. And now, for the last fight of the video, we're going to fight Boss Cyborg. This is the same team that got him all the way to this point. If you recall the story, we first used Raven. No, we first used Deathstroke with Nora Snow Globe, and we got unusual gameplay. And then we used this team specifically that you can see here to get him all the way to this point. So basically it's the Batman Ninja team, but you don't use Catwoman. You have Grodd, you have Beta Club on Grodd. And you have Brainiac to give Grodd some more lethal attack damage on top of the lethal attack damage that he already receives from Robin. That's kind of the main gist of this thing. And it works pretty well, my dude, it works pretty well. And if you play it correctly and if you play it optimally, and still I don't think this was the optimal fight, and it's not gonna be really a good benchmark because there's gonna be a lot of time left. We're going to overkill this by a lot. But in the optimal scenario, I think this thing at this point for me could easily do 1.6 billion damage. So that's not enough, like I would love for them to do 1.9 billion damage because that means one-shotting most things. But yeah, my Grodd is just 6 stars and doesn't have the best build in the world, so I guess I could fine-tune that a bit. So yeah, lesson learned at this point, because last time we played around and did not do the infinite combo in the corner. There we go, we're in the corner doing the infinite combo. This is going to be the most optimal scenario that we can get in this fight. We're already at 20 mil dots damage per second pretty much, which is ideal. I mean, sometimes we get unlucky and we get lower values, but that's fine. Re-engage the combo yet again. Re-engage the combo. Re-engage the combo. And again. And again. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. Comment down below and let me know where you are exactly at in Advent of Chaos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.